fire-breathing dragon lives in my garage. Now, what's the difference between an invisible, incorporeal, floating dragon who spits heatless fire and no dragon at all? If there's no way to disprove my contention, no conceivable experiment that would count against it, what does it mean to say that my dragon exists?
And welcome back home, skillets. Whoa! To our finale
Even without the shield, I know Unuratu will
of
unite
Laura
by
Bow's
Titi
adventure.
and carry us into the next age.
Oh, this isn't right. What the fuck? Where am I supposed to go? Thought I was supposed to talk to her. My bad. Oh, okay. Talk to the kid. How's your little ceremony?
We have options. Uchu?
Uchu.
Kukulkan's army will follow the Sack Bay to the Great Stone Bridge to reach the pyramid. If we approach them head-on, we have the best chance to intercept them, but we could easily be overwhelmed.
But what?
If we go in this way, it'd be more secure. But our timing would have to be perfect, or they'd slip through our fingers.
Can we do both? If we approach head-on, I can go around the other way and act as a sniper.
Ooh, sniper rifle.
They'd be trapped.
No approach is without risk, but I believe this is the best option.
Good. Then,
It's interesting they got rid of rifles in this game, like we had in the second one.
Let's go.
Gather the troops. I am a 6-year-old child. Oh god, what's happening to the screen? That didn't look good. Oh cool, are we gonna meet the Ninja Turtles now?
This is where we part.
Or is it the Stargate? It's the Stargate, isn't it?
Lara, I want you to have this. For luck.
What the fuck was that?
Etsley, I can't.
After today, the eclipse will no longer represent us. We keep the sun, but you remove the shadow.
Thank you.
Alright, whatever that means.
Be careful, Jonah.
You too, little bird.
What did you just call me? You wanna fight? You wanna fight? It's about to be a girl fight. Finifelele. That's what I named this.
Etsley gave me half of Unuratu's eclipse amulet. I get the moon, and he kept the sun. I suppose this means...
Oh, because there's no more eclipse and stuff. Gotcha. Which hasn't happened. There's not been an eclipse yet. Like, it's still sunny and fine, so I don't know what the deal is with that. Or what it's supposed to be. Just going through. I don't need to collect anything. Oh yeah, it's like the no point of no return, so it doesn't matter anyways. Wing. Don't like that sound that it makes. Wing. I think that's not a good sound. Go faster, Laura. What the hell, man? I don't care if there's stuff that's falling and weird volcanic activity under here. This also, like, this water has to be fucking hot, like a hot tub. Or, you know, hot springs. Like, probably even hotter, because it's, like, right where the heat source is, you know? Like, we could touch the fire. It's gotta be so hot. Oh, God. Thought we were gonna get crushed, so I did a little 360 there. Tony Hawk would be proud. Let's go. I mean, they made all these claims about this, but they didn't tell me it was gonna be like that. I would have not done that. Seemed way too dangerous.
Jonah, I made it. I see the bridge.
What the fuck is happening? Also, do we have to fight another helicopter?
We'll find another way around.
Okay, do you see that red smoke?
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out. Unuratu said that the Crimson Fire was her destiny.
Okay. Don't take too long.
Oh look, we got the Golem guys doing some shit over there. What are they doing? Are they just having a party, being jobbers like the Tarkatans in Mortal Kombat? What is behind us? Okay, death drop, cool. Jump, just in case. What are they doing? Oh, the helicopters are shooting the baddies.
This is Cardinal 8. Visual on hostiles. Changing course heading to 105.
What if I just jumped off there? I wonder where Laura would have landed.
Establish kill zone and hold them off the temple at any cost.
Because, I mean, I wasn't supposed to jump off it. It would have been instant death, but I wonder where she would have landed.
Good progress in all sectors. We are losing a lot of people. All units, stay away from the walls. Stick with your comrades. Overlap your fields of fire.
The source of the smoke. We can reach it.
Wah, ba-da, ba-da, ba-da-da. Da-da-da, ba-da-da. Ba-da, ba-da-da, ba-da, ba-da-da. Oh, is that the lady with no mouth?
Crimson Fire smokes. Seek your mirror. Was this Unuratu's destiny?
Seek your mirror. Is it that lady? The witch right here that's gonna get activated and scratch her face off? It's like Katana and Melina right now. And she's just cool with this now? What the fuck? I like your teeth. You have cool
You're the
jewelry.
Crimson Fire.
I think we're supposed to work together to defeat Kukulkan. Khan.
She's not gonna understand English. Like what? Wow.
Isha.
No, whatever. Only Zool. Now we can go to the masquerade party. Let's go, girl. Yes, ready for the ball. Now we're homies. You guys are all, you Gollum motherfuckers are all cool with me now? Just kidding. They're more like the orcs. Or goblins, but I think they're orcs. And then the Uruks are the big nasty guys. Queen of the Damned complete. Nice. What a reference. Oh, look at her climbing up. What did you just say about Dick? Look at her fucking parkouring all over the place. Are these guys like ageless too, just like in the last game? Because like, how's that lady around for this long? She's just been hanging out this whole time? Or they get like a new one every generation? She's got a little gnarly claw thing too. That's crazy. What happened to all of your bows? It was a pain in the ass earlier when you guys had ranged weapons. You need those against Trinity, yo.
Jonah, change your plans. I'm bringing reinforcements. The Ashiel are the descendants of the creators of the Key of Shakshal and the Silver Box of Ishal. In the centuries since Lopez stole the box 400 years ago, they lost their purpose. Now they protect the site where the ritual of the Silver Box will take place. Even though their minds have faded, their purpose remains intact. They will fight and repel anyone entering the holy city of the Serpent. They are led by a priestess known as the Crimson Fire. She represents Shakshal, and along with Ishal, she is charged with completing the ritual of the Silver Box and guiding Ishal in her sacrifice of the sun's power. Once it is completed, the Crimson Fire and all the Yashiel will return to the heavens, where the key and the box were forged.
Interesting.
Me too.
Also, like, what the heck? Laura took a picture of her during that?
Don't get distracted. Pick her up.
I didn't notice how she crossed. How'd she get across without a thingy? Without a grapple hook like me. How'd she do that? Okay, now the orc guys are holding their own, huh? Little orky golem goblins. What the fuck? They're helicoptering in a tank? Or is that an APC? Terrible aim. Bullets all went straight through me. I'm invincible now that I'm Eekshell. Yeah, I have plot armor on. I'm invincible. That was cool that they took down the helicopter by just jumping on it. That's pretty rad. That is pretty rad. I like that. That's cool. Oh yeah, fuck him up, lady. Let's go. See, I told you she was a witch from Left 4 Dead. What's that guy doing? What am I supposed to be doing? Just go forward? Is that what you want me to do? Oh, that guy looks
We did it.
unique.
We've cleared the way to the temple.
We're pushing through.
We? They did all the work, Laura.
He's inside the temple. We're so close.
We didn't do anything. It's all them. I mean, that could have just been a cutscene the whole time. Same thing with the last time we walked forward, like down the stairs with all the people and they parted the ways. Like, could have all just been a cutscene. Like, I didn't need to do that myself. It's unnecessary. But don't take off the helmet. What are you doing? They're all gonna attack you now. They'll be like, "You're not Ixchel." What is this? Why are we? We had the element of surprise. Their backs were turned to us. Should just sucker punched all of them.
It's all wrong.
No. It was always theirs. Give us the box.
No. Never. I must protect Paititi.
We all create destiny. Not just you. All of us.
Together, naked, butt naked, together.
Headstrong to the end.
Put the helmet back on, Lauren. What are you doing? It's not a Hollywood movie. I don't need to see that. That's Kate Blanchett or Carl Urban. Well, I guess Carl Urban is helping all the whole time in Judge Dredd. So not him. Somebody else though.
All units, solid on choke points. Gentlemen, not letting enemy move. Hold them at all costs. The ritual is nearly complete. This is Rourke. When the ritual is completed, you will all be saved. And those who gave their lives. Stop us, Bob. We're all here.
Skip.
Dominguez, that sentimental academic fool, is gone. Now Trinity will run everything. Do you think Trinity cares about the You're on tight. I know you're tired of all this. Just get it over with.
Oops. Now I want it. Is this just because I got really close? What's going on?
This is Paladin 1. I'm surrounded. Out of
Thought I had to like actually take him out.
No!
What do you mean, please no? You just were murdering everybody. Everybody's dead. Okay, what's this? Sure. Yeah, you got him.
Jonah, Rourke is dead. I'm going after
Oh, that
Dominguez
was
to stop the
Rourke.
ritual.
Okay, I thought it was him, but then he was a big pussy. And I was like, oh, it must not be him. Like I was like, oh, it's like a guy talking to Rourke or something. Because he's like, oh, please don't. That's kind of shitty. I wanted to be the one that killed him, though. It was lame.
This is Zeta Team. The High Council is being overrun. We need a...
You need a what? Oh shit.
High Councilman Slaughter. Commander Rourke, we need your orders. Rourke's dead too. What? Then who the fuck's in charge?
You are.
Fall back!
No one's in charge.
All units, fall back! We're on the perimeter. There ain't no perimeter. Everyone's dead. Just get the fuck out of here!
Glad I made that. I didn't think I was going to for a second. The last game had a cooler, like, climb to the tippity top to end the game sequence. Cause like there was shit going on the whole time. That was kind of boring. Question is the guy gonna? Oh, there's the eclipse finally, for the first time ever. I thought it was gonna be like this for a long time in the game, but nope, it's the first time. Whoa. Well, we're too late. The end. Can't do anything now. Time to pack it up, go home.
Destroy any who would destroy your power and potential. Protect us, guide us, help us reshape and create, empower and elevate.
Those icons, I have to release the energy trapped inside them.
Let the sun shift, the darkness erase the world we have known. Find her, she must not interfere.
Oh, what the fuck?
We take control of our destiny.
What the fuck?
Let the shadow pass, and the light shine again on the world of our creation.
What the fuck? Let me attack. Like, fuck the arrows and being stealthy and stuff. Just fuck it.
Nothing will stop me. Remaking the world. Today, we take control of our destiny.
What the hell? Oh, what? You can teleport?
I thought you were smart.
Okay, sorry. I thought he was like using a power. I'm glad there was like a thing to be like.
Allowed you to live. No more. Arrogant. Arrogant.
Fuck you.
My TT is mine to protect, not yours!
Oh, come on. What the fuck, game? What the...
I thought you were smart.
Oh my god, why are you fucking on the ground, dumb bitch? How many times do you have to do this?
Talk all you want, but that will only make me stronger. Arrogant.
I love you, so good boy. Can I? What the fuck's happening? What the fuck, game? Hello?
I'm sorry.
I'm not. He sucked. And he murdered our dad. So, you know. What are you gonna do?
Protect my TT. Please. Please, Sarah.
I will.
Do I get like a choice of like what we're doing? Oh, flashbangs.
To claim her treasure, the adventurer, Lara Croft, must outwit the king.
Outwit the king? I think the king might have something to say about that.
My loves, will you hold still for a second?
Yes, my white queen. One.
What a touching moment.
Can I see?
Of course. There's you, and me, and your dad. Where are they? Why?
With this key and the silver box, we can remake the world. Without weakness, cruelty.
If you had that power, what would you do?
My brave girl, who is not expecting a jaguar attack.
Where shall we go next for our real adventure? I hear the Antarctic is lovely this time of year.
Dad.
Oh no, well then perhaps the salt flats of Utah.
Oh, Richard.
I know where we're going.
You do?
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
That could be really nice. Well, in that case,
Goodbye, Mum. Goodbye, Dad.
Oh, she's gonna be selfless. And since the Red Priestess and the Google gang, they're returning to the heavens. Like, I assume that, you know, when Ubuntu was gonna do this, like, she was gonna, like, sacrifice herself. It's the ultimate sacrifice. Does it happen to Laura too? She get to live. Because it's Laura Croft. Like, she should probably die. The Crimson Priestess got here. Good for her. Or Crimson Fire?
When the catastrophes come, the god Kukulkan must be sacrificed to power the sun. Otherwise the world dies.
Sacrifice a god?
The sacrifice is my duty. But if my training fails me, the Crimson Fire will guide me and hold me to my promise.
I like this world. It's not perfect.
This whole time, Jonah escaped death 3 times in a row. And Laura's the one who's gonna die. After all that.
After today, the eclipse will no longer represent us. We keep the sun, but you remove the shadow.
Protect by it. Please. Please, Laura.
I will.
And that, kids, is why there's no more eclipses ever. Definitely not a naturally occurring phenomena. 2 days later. Why 2? Why specifically 2? Why they choose 2? Why? Tomb Raiders loading. That's not Laura. That's the lady that got shot. Ubuntu.
Unuratu. My mother.
Unuratu. Yeah, that's what I said. Definitely not the Linux operating system.
Queen. She will be venerated for generations.
2 days later?
I miss you.
She's looking awfully healthy for being dead for so long. What? Y'all see that? Laura's still alive? What is this? How did... What?
Her spirit to reunite Paititi.
What? Oh, sorry, let me get out of the way. How is Laura still alive? What is this? What is this chicanery?
Thank you.
Oh, she's still alive. What the fuck? Paititi.
So I'm head back to Kwakyaku tomorrow.
Really? Missing the jungle? Off in search of the elusive fish tree?
No, because he's in a relationship with Abby.
I'm glad.
What? Why is Laura like? Why'd she look kind of surprised?
I think I'll stay here for a while longer.
And restore a few more artifacts?
I don't know.
How did she survive? She's gonna raid some tombs.
I don't know. Etzli will help me figure it out. He'll let me know what Paititi needs to rebuild.
Because I'm rich in English.
I'm done searching. I want to be around the living.
No more tomb raiding?
Don't you have to pack or something?
Now you are stuck with me till tomorrow.
You're welcome to stay as long as you wish, Lara. Safe travels, Jonah. Once Paititi is restored, perhaps I can join you and learn more about the world beyond Paititi.
Anytime. You just say the word. You too, Uchu?
If he wants to.
Uchu's like, yeah, fuck that.
Lara tells me you have a girlfriend. We will come to the wedding.
Why, if Laura told him that, why is she surprised that he's gonna stay with Abby? Smart and resourceful completed, quite the adventure completed. Interessante. Was that just like finish the last quest and then finish the game? Shadow of the Tomb Raider. To our friend and colleague, Alexandra Kamyo. I'm assuming rest in peace for that person. Let's see. Level design director, Arnie Ome. Cool, good for you. Eidos Montreal development team. Floor. Floor Marty. Call these producers. That could be a producer shoot. Lead game designer Michel Ledoux St. Arnold. Heath Smith. We got Francis Beauchamp, Simon Vednice, Stuart Wheeler, Henry DeRocher. Holy crap, look at all the level designers. Holy fuckaroni. And only 2 junior level designers? Interesting. I wonder what they did. Junior level people. Cray. That was a lot of level designers though. Holy crap. I don't think I've ever seen that many level designers on a game before. It's crazy. And then like the scripters, there wasn't a lot of programmers. Like this makes more sense, like the amount of artists that just scrolled by. And only 3 concept artists, which we get to see their work right now. It's cray. I do not remember that still from the game. I don't remember that whatsoever. But we started playing the game so long ago. Like I barely remember the snow levels at the beginning. With all these lighting people, lighting artists. I wonder what they do. Cause like I feel like usually the engine handles the lighting and stuff. So I wonder what they actually did. Look at all these animators. Like that makes sense to me too. That many. I mean there could have been more too, to be honest. Engine and tools programming. Okay. So they used some kind of proprietary engine then, so that would explain why there's lighting people that did stuff. Like all the audio people that did a good job. Rendering programmer? What the heck? What does that mean? Let's see. Lead UI, 2 senior UI artists, and 1 UI artist. And they call them artists, not designers. Interesting. Good for you, Oliver, being an intern. Good job, dude. And then 3 people programmed it. It's interesting. Well, I guess 4, because of Oliver. Gameplay programming. Doesn't seem like a lot. AI programming. Not happy with the work that team did. Sorry to say. And there's only 3 people on the online stuff. It's crazy. And more animators. Okay, that makes more sense. There's more animators now. It's cool. And then look at all these QA people. Look at that. You think they got let go when the game was finished? 'Cause that's kind of a typical horror story you hear from AAA. So that QA team, like, once the development is like done, they let go of all the QA testers. And then now we have Crystal Dynamics development team. So what was the difference between Eidos Montreal and whoever the fuck I just said? Cause like, look at all these people. They have like a ton of people too. It's like, how is the work divvied up between these two studios? And is there gonna be a third studio? I feel like there's gonna be a third studio. Was it Crystal Dynamics? Are these the Crystal Dynamics people? Timothy Pease. Thought I was gonna say Timothy, please. It's funny. Oh, they have story people doing narrative design. Did IDOS have story people? I don't remember seeing story as a department. Because they had like mission designers and stuff, so I figure like that's the story people, you know. More animators, more audio. They have 4 QA people. Jeez Louise. And then what is this additional development? What does that mean? Like, who are these people? They leave the studio before the game was finished? Like, Felix Adam, the level designer. Associate designer, Jessica Watkins. Cool, good for you. I like seeing junior and associate designers because it's like rare that you see like studios hiring for that. Usually they just want lead people. It's annoying. Tomb Raider brand team. IDOS Montreal studio. Oh, this is the like non-dev people that work for the studios. That's cool that they get credit in here. That's awesome. Good for them. Alyssa Charles. Check out my work. Check out my portfolio. Hire me, yo. Crystal Dynamics. Okay, yeah, that was the second studio that came up there. Again, it's cool the non-dev people get credits. It's cool. Square Enix Greenlight. They have user researchers. Oh, that's what I'm doing right now. That's the job I have now is as a user research. I could work for them. That's cool that they have that as like a department for game studios. I wonder what they do. If it's like what traditional UX research is like, where you get focus groups to like test stuff and like get user feedback and whatnot. So I wonder how you do that for like a game. Do you give people like early alpha builds and stuff? Like, you give them like wireframes of the different designs and stuff? You show them designs of the characters maybe? It's interesting. Oh, I totally missed all the voice actors. Oh well, sorry. But I assume it's non-super famous people, like non-household names, I would assume. Screen Actors Guild, AFTRA signatory. What does that mean? Neat Deal Productions. Denise Deal, one person. What is that? What does that mean? Sherman Oaks, California. I've heard of that. What's Green Street Studios though? It's like the voice. It's probably where they recorded all the voice acting. The Creative House, huh? Hacienda Creative. These music people. Different than the audio engineers, I guess, because that was like sound effects maybe. And the people we just saw are like the actual music people. I wonder if for like this game, if the level designers put in the musical cue stuff, or did like the audio people, the audio team that we saw earlier. I wonder if they did it. I missed whatever that was up above the Square Enix quality assurance thing. And then look at this, we got like Square Enix QA in addition to the other QA we saw earlier from the other studios. It's interesting. Set a lot of eyes on it. Jeez Louise, man. Jeez Louise, it's crazy. And I'm used to like game development where like, you know, me as the level designer, I'm also like QA, doing QA assurance on like the work that I'm doing and play testing and stuff. I wonder if on a AAA game like this, like only like the QA people are doing that. So as a level designer, like all you're doing is doing the level design, and then you just get feedback from the QA department. You don't even like look at it before it goes to them, and then you make changes. I feel like that'd be hard to do though. You want to make sure that your like level is good before anyone else looks at it, you know. Oh, Virtuos, is that the other thing that I was like, what are we looking at now? But then this is like development team. What, and this is like, what did Virtuos work on? Because now we have like level artists, which could also, but they also have level designers. So it's just people that like made the art for the levels, I guess. Because some people use that interchangeably, level artist and level designer. Because again, it's like, did the level designers just gray box, and then the level design or the level artists come in and like actually put the artwork in? Because that would also be weird. Because I'm used to, again, like gray boxing it, doing all the play testing, and then adding in the actual like material meshes and applying the textures to everything. And adding in static meshes and dynamic elements and stuff. And if there's any like scripting stuff, because they use engines that like already have the they're already programmed basically, you know. But like I'm not making any art assets myself. I always get it from third party like asset stores and stuff, you know. But I'm still like placing it in the level and applying the textures to everything. The decal work, applying the decals. So yeah, I wonder how it works at AAA. If it's just like you stay in your tiny little niche lane and that's it, that's all the work you do. I guess it makes sense to why everything's like down to like the absolute like pixel perfect. Everything's like super populated and fleshed out and feels lived in and stuff, because you have dedicated people just doing like one tiny thing, but they're like that's all they're doing for 2 years. So it becomes like really substantial. But goddamn, I feel like we've been watching this for 20 minutes. It just goes to show like the amount of like manpower that goes into AAA dev like this. Like Jesus Christ. But then also like again, like on the flip side, like indie games are also can be like huge hit winners and stuff, and it's like one dude, two dudes. And they're like doing everything and stuff, like oh god, Rogue Legacy, just 2 people. And like that game is ridiculously fun and amazing. I really enjoyed that game a lot, you know, but it's 2 people and they're doing everything the whole game. But I guess like, I mean, technically it has like less moving parts. And they just like, they had this idea and they just perfected it, and it's just like leveraging that idea. Tim Burton, what the hell? Pinewood Studios. Pinewood Studios. They do something in like movies. It's either in England or it's in California. But I feel like they do like stuff for all like Steven Spielberg and Maybe it's England. That's England. Because I feel like that's like the Alien movies, like Ridley Scott movies, and Steven Spielberg and George Lucas, James Cameron movies. Additional outsourcing. Jeez Louise, man. And it's just like, what did all these companies contribute to over there? What do they contribute to? It's crazy. Back to Square Enix credits. That's funny. What was he talking about again? Yeah, Rogue Legacy, because it's like the simple like opening where it's like you can talk to, you know, like a couple of NPCs to like upgrade stuff or whatever, and then you're just like back in the castle, and the castle has like the one layout, or no, the castle is procedurally generated. Never mind. But again, it's like they made like whatever X number of assets, you know, and then it's just kind of like randomized or whatever, and they made X amount of enemies, you know. Because it's like you only interact with like that set number of enemy types the whole game, and then like they made X number of like playable characters, and it was just like procedurally generated. Like they made, assuming they made like the attributes or whatever, and it just like randomly selects whatever from a pool to create the options for the characters you could play as. So it's like less overall systems, you know, but the way they combined it together made it feel like a full, fleshed out, full game and stuff, even though it's an indie game. So it's like less systems and less complication than, say, this game, you know, but still cool. They have analysts. I do analysis, data analysis work too. Oh, now we have more online development people? Okay, interesting. I wonder how they decided to divvy up the credits. Part of me is doing, like, I want to give credit to everyone that worked on it and stuff, but I don't have anything else to say. But also, like, I don't want to, like, push skip and miss an after credits scene. I would imagine if there's an after credits scene, it'll play. Even if you push skip, it'll, like, that's the next thing it'll go to. Production babies, because game development takes forever. Man, a lot of people have been fucking during making this game. It's crazy. But also, like, they had enough time to make a baby. So that's good, I guess. Wasn't just, like, crunch time all the time, you know? Special thanks to these people. Why? Who are these people? Other than Charles Alexander Goatley. It's badass. What a name, Goatley. I'm sure it's a family name going back to like goat farmers or something, but still like Goatley, hell yeah. And why is Emery Chair and Jacqueline just saying like separated from everyone else? What's up with that? Why? That's really weird. The first steps towards rebooting the Tomb Raider franchise were taken in 2007, a full 6 years before the Endurance set sail in 2013. What the fuck is that? 11 years later, Lara Croft's reimagined origin story is drawing to a close. Oh, is that the ship from the first game? Okay. I just assumed that they like made the first game in 2007. Tomb Raider fan sites. Cool. Oh, damn. So these are all the Tomb Raider fan sites? Oh my god. Shout out to Tomb Raider Girl, whoever that is. Survivor Reborn, Renoa's Diary, Universo Croft, Wiki Raider, World of Tomb Raider. Oh my god, that's a lot. That's crazy. Wow, 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 wow. Thank you to our official cosplay ambassadors for bringing Lara Croft to life for fans at conventions around the world. Oh, that's sweet and cute. Thank you to the dedicated forum staff, chat room moderators. Thank you to the talented artists, authors, collectors. Thank you to super fans. Cool. Special thanks to our Jaguars, Janice and Juanita. They had actual Jaguars? What the hell? That's weird. I want to work for Nixus because they're in the Netherlands, man. Space, yeah, so they used a proprietary engine, huh? That's cool. Good for them. As opposed to like using Unreal or something. I wonder why they created a proprietary engine as opposed to using Unreal and just programming it how they wanted.
I had it all wrong. I thought that taking control of my life meant venturing out to do something extraordinary. I thought I had to fix everything. But the mysteries of the world are to cherish more than to solve.
I want to know that adventure.
I'm not sure what the future has in store, Jonah, but whatever adventure's on the horizon.
Yo, where is Appo from? What? We have the box?
I'll try not to
the
take
fuck?
myself too
So was it really a one-time use thing? It's crazy. Troy Croft. Hell yeah, the butler's here now. That's cool. That is a fucking creepy statue. It's haunted for sure. Look at that Big Dumb painting she framed. Oh. Fucking adorable. It's a crazy sideways face. You've completed the game. Congrats. 98.8% complete. Goddamn, dude. Goddamn. I'm sure I'm missing the one side quest that wouldn't activate and then that one challenge. I needed one more to destroy. But whatever. I don't care. It's fine. Like, what does even New Game Plus do for you? What would be the point of doing New Game Plus in this game? Like, having all that stuff you already have. I was only missing, what, 2 or 3 skills? Like, I already maxed everything out, basically. Like, who cares? Who cares? Yeah, it says everything's, like, carried over. Like, I don't... like, there's no reason to have a New Game Plus. It doesn't make any sense, but whatever. You do you, game. You do you. Like, I could see it if, like... Oh... I could see it if for some reason, like, you didn't do all the side content. Like, if your first playthrough, you just went through the main story and, like, that was it. You're like, I just want to do the main story, period. And then you did that, and then you're like, yeah, I want to play again and do all the side content. What the hell? Outlast Trials. Looks like it's in person VR. With people? What the fuck? Or it's just multiplayer. It's just multiplayer. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, that was real. That was real interesting. Uninstall. Goodbye. That was really interesting. I still like the second game better. I think the second game might be my favorite out of the 3, the reboot. franchise and stuff. I thought there was gonna be more stuff in the credits when they're like talking about like, oh, like the journey to reboot the franchise, blah blah blah, about like if Laura would continue or not. But like that seemed very much like the end. That's why I assumed that Laura was gonna die from like the sacrifice and stuff. Like, that's what I assumed. But I guess not. She didn't actually die. Just sacrificed the power of a god. Let's see. Are there going to be any more Tomb Raider games? Embracer Group subsidiary CDE Entertainment has announced Tomb Raider Reloaded, a mobile game in the vein of a roguelike idle action. February 14th, 2023. Okay. It's been reported that the next Tomb Raider game will be unveiled this year with E3 2023. A possible time frame. Okay, and the next Tomb Raider could debut in E3 2023. Amazon Games will publish Crystal Dynamics' next Tomb Raider? What? It was announced earlier in 2022, huh? In April. Why Shadow of the Tomb Raider is bananas. Okay, in April, Crystal Dynamics revealed that it was developing the next Tomb Raider game in its series that began with a reboot back in 2013. Okay, yeah, so that was the ship that crashed in 2013, but they started development in 2007. They did so during the State of Unreal 2022 presentation, revealing that this Tomb Raider sequel, the fourth in this rebooted series, will be built on Unreal Engine 5. See, there's my questions, you know. So they're used. So I wonder if in this fourth game there's gonna be like lighting artists or lighting programmers or whatever that was, you know. Amazon Games will develop it or publish it. I mean, interesting. Untitled Tomb Raider is a single-player, narrative-driven adventure that continues Lara Croft's story in the Tomb Raider series. But is Jonah gonna be in it? I hope not. I hope Jonah's just like happy with Abby in South America. It includes all the elements that have made Tomb Raider one of the most revered franchises in gaming, giving players the control of the confident and multi-dimensional hero, Lara Croft, in an environment that rewards exploration and creative pathfinding. With mind-bending puzzles to solve. Mind-bending, sure. And a wide variety of enemies to face and overcome. Most expansive Tomb Raider game to date because of using Unreal Engine 5. That's cool. What the heck? Lord of the Rings Gollum review. Just Gollum game? What the hell? Okay, let's see. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. See, that's why I Googled it, because it just seems like entertainment these days is just like you make a trilogy, the end, and then you just like reboot it again, you know? And I don't know who started that and whose fault that is, you know? Is it because of Star Wars making the original trilogy and then making a prequel trilogy and then they made a sequel trilogy? Like, is it Star Wars' fault? You know? Because it's like what they did with Halloween. They made a bunch of Halloween movies, but then they rebooted it. And wasn't it like a reboot trilogy? And then they rebooted it again, bringing back Laurie Strode. Because definitely that was a trilogy in the last three movies. Bringing Laurie back. Bringing Jamie Lee Curtis back. Like that was a trilogy that they rebooted and they ended it. And it's like, are they gonna like they can't just let Halloween like sit there and do nothing. Like they're gonna make more movies eventually. So they're just gonna like reboot and do a trilogy again. And it just seems for a while like even like franchises, it's just like I don't know. It's just like they keep making trilogies of things. It seemed like the thing, but I guess we're back to just making however many movies people will, or making as many sequels as people pay money for. So Shadow of the Tomb Raider came out in 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. It's been 5 years. 5 years. Development of 5 years. And that 2022 article said they're in early development. I don't know if they meant in April it was in early development or in December when the article came out. They're still in early development. Because that doesn't make sense. They've probably been working on it the whole time. 5 years, man. 5 freaking years. It's crazy. It's just cray-cray. It's bananas. But you also have, like, the pandemic and stuff, but that might have slowed down development, but it definitely didn't halt it because people... Like, I could see them, like, laying off a ton of people and causing slowdowns, but, like, people are working from home during the pandemic, and you can do that. Doing game dev stuff, You can do it with most jobs. You can work from home. Doesn't make sense to go into an office. But the companies pay rent for office space, so you gotta go back in person. But we're gonna make it sound like we're gaslighting and guilt tripping you. We're not gonna be honest about why. So dumb. So fucking dumb, man. So dumb. Is it still impossible to buy a PlayStation 5? Amazon, $500. Fuck. So expensive shit, man. PlayStation be like the only console I'd buy nowadays. Because anything that's on Xbox, like you can buy it on PC. And my PC's better. Though shit's not optimized on PC, so then it's a worse experience overall. But you get discounts on PC, which you don't get on console. Like you never get a console game discounts ever. Thank you, Steam and Epic Games. I appreciate it. And Humble Bundle and Good Old Games. Appreciate all of you doing the Lord's work. Unlike some other PC storefront / launchers like EA and Blizzard, Activision that never have sales on any of their games, jackasses. But Epic is cool, Steam is cool, GOG is cool. Humble Bundle's cool. But yeah, so anyways, the reason why I'd get a PlayStation, like I said, like Xbox games are on PC. But not PlayStation exclusives. They're actually exclusive. Like Bloodborne, the Spider-Man game, God of War. I mean, if those games are available on PC, I'd never play. I'd never ever want to get a console again. Like, fuck it. But no. They're only on PlayStation. God damn it. And I want to Switch too, so I could play games in bed. But that's another thing. Is again, Nintendo never sells their games at a discount. If anything, they just increase in price over time. It's goddamn. But fucking Pokemon is fun, dude. Super Smash Brothers is super fun. I'm sure there's Mario games that are fun and stuff, but it's is it worth buying a console for basically 3 games or whatever? Or 2 games? So anyways, yeah. I don't know what to do. But Cyberpunk 2077 is 50% off. And I want that game. I want it real bad. But it's 50%. It's the cheapest it's been. Let's see. Lowest recorded price, 50% off. Okay, that's the lowest it's been, huh? Okay. So 50 is the lowest it's been. Whoa. But I bet if I wait, like until the end of the year or something, like it'll eventually get up to in the 60s and 70s, I bet. If I wait long enough. But I kinda want it now. I also want the new Jedi game too, Jedi Survivor. I want that really bad too, but it's probably dumb to pay full price for anything these days. Oh, especially because that one's $70. It's part of the new stuff going on. Oh man, and I have Borderlands 3 still. I have so many games. So again, like I have such a huge library on here that like I have enough stuff to go through that I could make it until Cyberpunk gets a deeper discount, I bet. Or even like some horror games or something that I want, like the hell? I have 2 Death Strandings in my Thingabari, page 404 and game not found. What the hell? Okay, weird. Whatever. Yeah, I have so many games that I bet I could like make it to. Really? Oh yeah, sorry. There's Resident Evil games that I want to play. Evil Within 2 maybe. Oh, I could play Dying Light again. Shit. And then do like some custom maps in it or something. Custom campaign. Evil Land. Oh yeah, at the date of this being live, Fallout New Vegas, like the definitive Ultimate Edition with all the DLC, is free right now on the Epic Games launcher. If y'all want to pick it up for free, it is definitely worth it. You'll get your like it's Fallout New Vegas and the expansions and shit. Like they're worth the paying whatever the price is. So for it being free, like y'all need to get it for sure. For sure. The DLC was really good for that game too. I enjoyed the DLC. I think more than the base game. Because they all kind of tied together, except for one that like barely tied with everything else, but the one that like didn't tie together with the rest of it was like super campy, and I loved it. And it was like Mystery Science Theater 3000, which is awesome. What is this game? It's called First Class Trouble. Oh, there's a little spaceship. It's a game where players work together and against each other to survive a disaster. The goal is to shut down a deadly AI. Some players are imposters. Ooh. Secretly playing as human-looking killer robots intent on betraying other players. Okay, so it's Among Us, but is like 3D and stuff. Yeah, it's straight up Among Us, but like if Among Us is made with like actual like third person 3D models and like in Unreal or something. That's funny. I wonder if they have a player base though. So I feel like Among Us like only has a player base or only had a player base because like YouTubers played it and stuff. Got popular. Influencers or whatever. Great for beginners, according to this. Great for quick sessions. It has a 4.5 out of 5 stars for the reviews. It's cool. Like, it looks cool. It looks neat, but it's like, are people actually playing it still? Can you actually get a game? Just the question. Yeah, goddamn, I got a bajillion games in here. Oh my god. It's cray. See, I should be able to get to a point where some games on my list are like routinely high discounts. And then I'll drop some money, play stuff. Oh, I've just cost 4. I forgot about that. Jeez. My goodness. My goodness gracious, Aroni. Or maybe I'll play long enough that Cyberpunk will become free on Epic. That would be funny. If like the games I want to buy become free on Epic Games. But I will say like the last 2 games that I actually purchased were Red Dead Redemption 2 and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And Red Dead Redemption 2 was worth it. I feel like it was worth whatever I paid for it, which was probably like $15 or something, or $25. Because I think I got like the advanced edition or something. Oh my god, and I have St. Rose games too. Holy shit, oh my god. But Odyssey wasn't worth it, and I bought it, I think, for like $15. It was not worth it. I have a bunch of Shadowrun Return stuff on here. Oh man, I wonder if the like level editors are part of this too, because I have Shadowrun Hong Kong, which is like and Dragonfall, which are like the expansion things for Shadowrun Returns. Because that would be fun to make a thing in Shadowruns. If it comes with the level editor. Because like on Steam, it's part of like the tools tab and not the actual game. What else we got? What's the zombie junk? Stranger Things, the game. Looks like it's a pixel art arcade game or something, I think. It's cray. The Captain, whoa! What else is going on here? The Escapists and the Escapists 2. Ooh la la. The Sims 4. Fuck yeah, let's go. That's cool. Torchlight 2. That also has like a cool level editor, I've heard. Unreal Engine, go to Hub. Oh, I have Vampire? Oh shit. That looked like an interesting game. Unreal Tournament is unavailable. What the heck? Did they sunset Unreal Tournament or something? I can install the editor though. It's interesting. Oh my god, Watch Dogs 2? Oh my god. It's cray. Wolfenstein The New Order, I've played it though. I'm not gonna play that again. Oh my goodness gracious, Ronnie. I have 222 games on Epic. But it does include like what I just said about like Unreal Tournament and stuff doesn't exist in like Unreal Engine and UT Editor, so it's under 120 it's under 220 games that I have on here. But still, it's bananas. Where's fucking BioShock on here? BioShock Infinite unavailable. What? What do you mean unavailable? Why? What the fuck? Why is it unavailable? It says the developer is Mass Media Games. Doesn't sound right. Why is it unavailable though? Okay, so this is an update, even though it's not installed. Whatever. Okie dokie. Maybe if I update Epic Games Launcher, it'll fix it. I have some other updates to do anyways to my computer in general. Because it was off for a week because I was on vacation. Which I went to Austin, if anyone cares. Just nobody does, no one's watching. But I went to Austin on vacation and it was cool, but nothing really wowed me about it. And I see, oh my god, Alan Wake 2 coming soon. And it's only gonna be $50. What the fuck? And that's my wish list, thank you very much. Holy crap, I can't believe there's like a thing on here about Alan Wake 2, holy crap. I assumed it was a Fugazi. And it looks like you're playing as some FBI lady. Which I guess makes sense. Because Alan's stuck. Fuck, dude. What the hell? He looks like John Wick. What is this? FBI. It looks really good, though. I mean, it even looks better than what Control looked like. It's crazy. So it looks like you're saving Alan Wake, maybe? Or not Alan Wake. Alan Wake. You're saving Alan Wake. Saga Anderson arrives to investigate ritualistic murders in a small town. Alan Wake pens a dark story to shape the reality around him. These two heroes are somehow connected. Can they become the heroes they need to be? Pre-purchase content includes ornate revolver skin for Alan. Survival resources pack for Saga. I kind of want to pre-purchase it, especially like it's only $50. Damn. Available October 17th, 2023. Why have I not heard about this more? Jesus Christ. Expansion pass. There's any expansions. Interesting. For $70. Interesting. Oh my gosh. What? That's cool. Or I could just wait until it's all bundled together like I did with everything else. I think I even got Control for free, if I remember correctly. But I want to support Remedy. I think they're my favorite game studio. Interesting. So you're going to play as both of the characters, huh? I bet they're going to like intertwine, and I bet Alan will write her in to like save him, kind of like how he wrote stuff about Control, even though I think that was more fan service than anything else, or like the greater Alan Wake universe, if you will, as opposed to this, where I think he's gonna like write a character to try and like save himself. I think he's trying to be like crafty to like write things and like write characters that will like save him, because he can't just straight up write himself out of the darkness himself. I think is what the deal is. So I think will happen. But interesting. But anyways, Awesome is cool, but it, like, yeah, nothing like wowed me about it. cause I went there on vacation to see if like I wanted to move there. That's why I went and visited. But I don't know. I've lived the place I've been at for 7 years, comfortable now. But I feel like for the future I need to move somewhere else, which is why I'm like looking around. Before the pandemic, I went to New England to see if any of those states tickled my fancy. And at the time, my answer is no, but like it's been a while, and like anytime I think about that trip, I'm like, God, I miss New England. But also, like, I don't think I can afford to live there. So that's part of the problem. It's also why, like, I'm not gonna try and look at anything California. I can't afford it. And like next on my list is Seattle, but I feel like that's I can't afford that either. And even if like I moved here in state, I don't think I could afford it because everything's like $1,600 for rent. It's ridiculous. I can't do it. And like I don't know if anywhere else would be cool. Though I mean I don't know. As long as I'm a remote work from home worker, could live anywhere. So I guess I could move to like Myrtle Beach. It's like the most affordable beach town. And they'd just be like, fuck it, live on the beach. But like if I lose my job or something, like there's no guarantee I could get another remote job that pays as well. And if I was, at Myrtle Beach in the South, like you don't get paid as much in the South as you do in northern states. Because it's all relative to like the cost of living. Cost of living's lower, you get paid less. Cost of living's higher, you get paid higher. And no one that works for a living gets paid enough. So, I don't know. Thanks for listening. And I hope y'all enjoyed the conclusion of Lara Croft's current adventure. It was good. Yeah, I'll catch you next time. Adios, muchachos.